Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Great hit! Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. Salah.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Vieri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Mohamed Salah. Muscular approach does pay off here. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Tries to get it clear. He's having it. Oh, it rattles the bar. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. Has a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying. Chance to finish. Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Neymar. Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Messi. Mohamed Salah. He's having a go. Oh, bang on target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. Rodri. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well read, nice interception. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Araujo. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Ronaldinho to Messi. Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. He's got a side of goal. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rodri. Vieri. And he's got the beating of his man. Thuram. For Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi stood his ground strongly. Neymar. Van der Vaart providing a real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mohamed Salah! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more.
And here's a chance. And it's Ronaldinho. There's the delivery. And that should get the job done.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Salah. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. That's very neat. Neymar. Luis Suarez. And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is a great ball. And that was very necessary. Van der Vaart. Luis Suarez. Mohamed Salah gets a foot in here. Luis Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered.
Oh, here's a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Van Dijk tries to clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Ronaldinho. Son Heung-min. And now the hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Throw in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3, numero 22.
And still we await the first breakthrough.
11, Neymar. Lasciano il campo per
Now it's Mohamed
il numero
Salah.
17, il numero 6.
Now it's Rice.
Il numero 7.
Luis Suarez.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That's tidy. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance to shoot now. Luis Suarez! Oh, terrible. And one more try! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Thuram. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. And it's Neymar. Pedri. And here's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Iniesta. Oh, super ball!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Heads it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, that's a key interception. He has found the way through.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Luis Suarez. Well read. And the danger is averted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Nedved. Nedved. Now it's Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Haaland coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. And here's Owen, showing good feet. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Baggio! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived...
Mbappe! Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Araujo. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's following up! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Messi, can he finish? They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Pedri, Roberto Baggio, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Now the finish! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's had it taken off him. And here's Baggio. That's very neat. It's Baggio! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Piqué getting this one clear. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. He's free, he has got space. There's the shot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Baggio. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's having a good look here. Nedved! So, third corner of the game. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, their fourth corner of the game. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's well spotted. Well read. The danger is averted. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. And here's Iniesta. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And we've reached half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good spread.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram. That is a great pick out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's straight offside. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Vieira. And it's Nedved. Rodri. Yaya Toure. Thuram. Piqué.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
And there's green grass ahead of him.
7.550
He's had a
spettatori.
shot! And here's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get rid. Owen.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And the counter is on. He's played him through. Great chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Ronaldinho. Rodri. The most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Neymar. Always onto this. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yaya Toure. And here's Nedved. And here's Ronaldinho. Chance! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So time for change.
Neymar.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
That's not gone well. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's had a hit! Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Threads one in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedri. Good, strong midfield running here. Opts to play it back. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. They're up to 5 corners now. Van Dijk tries to clear. Thuram. Chance to Ronaldinho!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win
Il
now.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good ball! He's got the shot away! And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's there to get it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
How
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pedri. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Roberto Baggio! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
Iniesta has it out wide and in space. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Great skill, that's nice. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Adriano! Oh, that was no routine save.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri. And here's Nedved. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pedri. Tries a shot! And he can clear it away. Pedri. And here's Baggio. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, nice touch. Iniesta. Messi. Pedri. He's had a shot! Oh, this time surely! It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Baggio. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Baggio. Cleared without complication. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Iniesta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Nice hits one! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The ball is bounced. Chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blink. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So once again, we're underway. Petri. That's tidy. A lot of space ahead of him. And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. Piqué. Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Decent hit! Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's nice. And it's Ronaldinho. Adriano.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in a great position. Rodri. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Here's Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Owen. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Very nicely done. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
He'll fancy himself from here. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. And it's Ronaldinho. Ball played for Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's away. Might be danger here. Real chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 5. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 10.
Ronaldinho goes steaming forward.
Cambio di giocatori.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Owen. Pedri. Lovely ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. And the finish! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Now the finish! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Araujo. Thuram makes the interception. Adriano looking to get on the end of this. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Owen takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a sweet ball that. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open.